Good morning, everybody. It is almost 9 o'clock on Thursday morning, April 22nd. Just want to quickly run through the morning charts here of what I think's kind of unfolding and where we stand for gold in the S&P. So let's just jump into the charts here. Okay, you can see the Kitco overlay chart. Not much is really going on. We're trading. It's a fairly large range, but a majority of the price range is between around the 1139 to 1150 mark. That's a major support kind of resistance area. So if we break down here, this green line here is today. So if we happen to break below here, I think we might see a follow through and see more selling. I wanted to try and find a short position somewhere up here. And we got close there yesterday. We got to 1152, I think, on the futures charts. So we are close, but not quite what I wanted. But we'll just have to let the day unfold and see what happens. If, for all we know, we could get a nice rally up and a drift into there, and we might see a sell-off going into Friday, Monday next week, which is what I'm hoping for. So that's what I'm looking at for that chart. Now, if I just take a peek at the hourly gold chart, you can see here's the head and shoulders that we shorted up here. And what we're getting here, I'm just going to recap kind of what it's a lot of the same stuff every day, but of course we're a few bars farther ahead every day. So we kind of got this funny angle going up. You get the breakdown, which more or less this is a bull flag, the flagpole, and then it's flagging in the opposite direction, and it's this flag that way that's kind of signaling that we could have a farther drop down. This would be the ABC retrace that I was talking about, and this would end up going down probably farther and be the C wave, and from there we would end up going higher. So we'll have to see what happens today. We still have key support here, so I don't think that there's a breakdown going on quite yet. It's still fairly light volume, and we're still above this key support level 1139 area or 1137 area. So we might still see prices work their way up right into this key resistance level. And if volume is fairly light and there happens to be more red bars, which means there's selling, then we'll probably look to take a short position. And I have a feeling that we could see everything kind of take another steep sell-off, which would be, it would probably cover gold, oil, silver. The broad markets should do the same. So that's kind of what I'm looking for there. And by the looks of it, we're still at least a day or two away. And so by tomorrow at the close, depending how things unfold, there could actually be a good shorting opportunity at the end of this week. So if I just jump to the gold daily chart, I just wanted to point out that we had our head and shoulders here, and we had the breakdown, and now it's coming back and it's doing a little bear flag, and what we want to see is it to pull into this level up here, and this would be our ABC retrace. So I think we could see a pull back to right pretty much in the heart of this noise. And we have the cycles pretty much coming in favor here. This longer cycle is now coming down, and you usually don't get the downward thrust until the very end. Because we're in a bull market and the trend is up, you won't get the final selling until pretty much this longer cycle almost starts to turn up. You can see this cycle started to turn up here, and that's when you get the final wave of selling. And the short-term cycle is headed down at that time, so the timing for those is great. Same with this wave here. It starts to curl up. You get the short-term cycle heading down, you get that final thrust down. And right now we've got this longer-term cycle heading down, and this a couple days away now, this red cycle will start to roll over and head down, and this longer cycle will start to go up, which is equivalent to these bottoms. So I think things are unfolding just the way we want them to. It's just a matter of waiting it out. Cycles right now, you can see one is up, one is down. We're trading more or less in the middle of this kind of sell-off. It is a support area, but it's it's in the middle of a major sell-off here that we saw last Friday, and it's kind of pinballing around. There isn't really any rhyme or reason. It's just bouncing around on minimum supply and demand. So I don't really want to touch it until we have cycles in sync and volume is lined up. You can see on this chart here there was a couple spikes of selling, and volume is really light on the buying side. So it's just kind of drifting up as people just kind of trickle into gold, and then we have seen selling step up. On the intraday charts you can see higher selling. So that's what I see for gold. I'm just going to pull in the SP 500. I will mention that whatever happens in gold is pretty much the same in silver. Silver charts don't form as nice of patterns. I don't use silver for charting very often, just because it's much more random and sporadic. But you can use pretty much the gold timing to do silver trades. They pretty much move in sync. Gold is a lot more volatile, so you'll get much more of a move out of it. But it also whipsaws around, so it'll jump above the previous high and shake you out, or it'll quickly spike below the previous low and shake you out. Where gold is much more it has more it stays within its ranges, so that's why I like it. It doesn't spike you out as often. So I don't focus on silver too much, just because you have a lot more losing trades when you don't need to. You can just focus on gold. Okay, so here is the SP 500. This is the ES Mini. Pretty much we had that head and shoulders there last week, and then we had the drop, and we had the market kind of ground down and oversold, and then we had this kind of bounce back, and it's right now it looks like we're testing we've done a double top, and now it's coming back down. So now it's pretty much sitting within at a key support level. Not much. Again, if it's in the middle of a large range, you're just taking stabs at the dark. It's 50-50. It could bounce up, it could just go back down. So there's no point in trading, in my opinion here. It's a very low probability trade. It will be shaky. So you'll have lots of noise. So you might, even if you had the right direction, it might shake you out before it continues in your direction. So it's trading in the middle of a range is dead. What you want to do is focus on trading extremes, and you want volume and everything else to be in sync with those patterns at the time. So unfortunately, we didn't really have any setups in this week so far, but I think we're getting close to a very nice move, most likely to the short side for the S&P and gold and whatever else. So that's what I see for that. If I jump to the S&P daily chart, let me just pull that up. Okay, so here's the S&P daily chart, and what we're seeing here is we're getting this choppy price action up at the top, and sorry, we've got this rally, this grind up, this kind of pop really became overbought here, and this was the mini head and shoulders that we saw, and it dropped on the intraday chart, and the selling volume was really large that day for the ETFs and stuff. And now we've drifted back up. We've tested that top again, and now it's coming back down. So it's right in the middle of a range, and really what we want to see is either a sharp sell down and then a bounce, and we'll be able to short the bounce, or we want to see maybe even a triple top here, and if the market, everything lines up, we might actually short for a sell down. I would think first sell off, if we do get one here, will be somewhere in this range, and then after that, the next spot we'll probably find support will be somewhere within there, and if we have a full correction, then I would think we'd be coming right down to around this level. So we'll have to see. The market is extremely powerful right now, so we might actually just get this 3-5% pullback, and then we might see it continue up, which would favor precious metals and oil. If it just pulls back this much, we'll see gold, oil, silver, they'll all make a new low. They'll all have an ABC retrace. They'll all be at a key support level, and they can all rally together. So this is kind of what I'm looking for. We don't really need a big correction, but we'll just have to play it by ear. So I'll talk to you guys in the chat room, and I'll see you in a bit. Bye bye.